Cindy from Studioloo. Welcome back to my channel. I just thought I would turn on the camera because I'm doing a bit of sort of painting mixed media kind of thing on the inside of one of these cork journal covers on top of fabric. So I thought, why not just turn on the camera and share a little of what I'm doing. I will also show you what I finished yesterday when I get this, when I'm happy with this, which I think I will be soon. I'm just blending some paints on top of some silk. Here we go. I think I'm just about happy with this. And I'm making a big mess today because I've had like a really long day. Actually, I've been like baking and decorating and preparing everything for my daughter's birthday tomorrow. And so I'm just taking a little bit of time to just kind of mellow out and do some creative stuff. I have wrapped presents, I have built presents, I have yeah, I've done a lot of stuff. And work was busy today too, so yeah, we got to take a minute sometimes. So I think I'm happy with that. Yeah. Okay, so this journal cover just has to go dry. This is the one that has these butterflies on it. I wasn't particularly happy with how the silk picked up the glue. It just didn't, I don't know, it didn't shimmer as nicely anymore. The glue kind of made it not as happy as I wanted it to. So I've improved it now. I think I'm much happier with that. I also finished sewing. So I'm just going to set this aside. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm going to just clean up this mess with a little bit of scrap fabric. I will wash this up later, but here we go. Okay, so I finished the sewing on all of these cork fabric journal covers, and I'm really happy with them actually. And I'm going to start selecting the paper for the signatures tonight maybe. So here they are. I'll just do a quick flip of all of them. So this one, that fabric, this one, that fabric. Okay, this is the sparkly silver and the cork, and this is, I just love this. I did red stitching around the edges because cork, it's kind of brownish, and it just reminds me, the red with this brownish color reminds me of like old like packages and how they would be wrapped in brown paper with red ribbon. Just kind of reminds me of that. It's like a maybe a childhood thing. So they turned out really good. I'm very excited to put the signatures in them. I think they're going to be really pretty. Absolutely love this one with this beautiful map fabric. That one as well. This one I just kind of crazy quilted for the fun of it because I loved the red stitching on this fabric. So that's the one that I crazy quilted. The last one is this one. So yeah, so now it's just down to choosing the papers for them. So each one is going to have 15 pages that will be folded to make 30 pages double-sided, so it will be a 60-page journal. And I'm going to start with, for each of these, getting, sorry, some of the Julie's flat paper. So I'm going to take 15 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, So then each of these journals is going to have one of these beautiful Julie's flat papers inside. So I'm just going to organize as I go along. I better just move this paint out of the way, this little pinky. Oops. There we go. Okay. I did that one right? Yeah, okay. So then I will just fold each one as I go, and you can enjoy these beautiful colors. That one's nice. And the back is so different. They are so nice. Wow. I actually have a new coffee dyeing technique that I want to try out this week. I'm hoping I will have some time to do that. I also am probably going to make a video of preparing the fibers for my next yarn. That might be one of my next videos, because I have some orders that I have to deliver because people have been shopping and buying yarn, which means I need to restock. So I gotta get spinning. It's always difficult when you just want to work on like certain things and you get into these like kind of you're like really wanting to do a certain thing, but there's other things that need to get done too. Like I love spinning so much, but I really feel like working on journals right now, and I'm just kind of struggling to balance the time. And they're two very different activities with like a very different like speed that your brain works at, and just like different level of gratification. Like spinning yarn takes, I mean, my yarns take pretty much an entire day to create one. A journal does too, like a more simplistic like writing journal. I can probably finish one in one day if I just really focus on it. But like the more complex journals that I do, like the junk journal style, most of the pages have something going on. Those take me weeks to complete. So like working off and on, you know, an hour here and there. So spinning, it takes most of a day just physically to spin the yarn. And because especially like my more artistic yarns where I'm adding things into them, where I'm using special techniques, I definitely like need a whole day to do that at least. Did I miscount? I think I did. Are there not 15? Maybe there's only 12 here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's exactly what it is. You know why? Because there's 15 in total. I have one on the floor, which is drying, and I will just actually set aside a piece of paper for it as well. Once it's dry, I can add that in. And then 2 are already complete. So that's what it is. So I'll put these papers away and I'll grab another kind of paper for this. So I'm kind of trying to just use up a lot of different things right now. So I'm just going to kind of go randomly one by one, choosing different papers that go. So I'm just going to pause you for 1 second while I select a bunch of papers so I don't have to keep running back and forth. Okay, so we have some more paper here, and I'm just going to continue along as I was. So next one will be this cool pattern from like a 70s book, and that will go with the journal that's sitting and waiting. Where did I put? Here it is. This is the one I added pink construction paper to. So this one, that's a scrap. This one I will add this botanical to, and we'll probably do something else with the other side of the paper. Same with this one, another botanical. Another botanical. Then I have this, so this page can just go in the recycling. We don't need it for anything. I have this nice, it's really interesting construction paper. So I think we will use that, some of that in these. As we get through the rest of the pile. There will be slightly different papers in all of these, but they will be mainly writing journals, very simple, like not overly packed with things, just interesting, nice papers. And they're going to be paired up with a skein of hand-dyed fingering weight yarn, otherwise known as sock yarn. I love this marbled construction paper. I never saw it before, but I actually found this at like a stationery reuse kind of store. It's a store that mainly sells reused books and stationery, and I was really happy to find it because I've never seen it before. Oh, that yellow will be really nice with that. I'll probably put all of these papers in my book press to press them nice and flat. And I will have to trim them to size afterward, but I'm just sort of setting the papers aside. So those are the journals that are going to get that paper. And now I will move on to the next bit. That I think will be a scrap. How would that look as a journal page? I mean, pretty nice actually, pretty interesting. I think I will keep that one in. I think so. Yeah, I will. It's nice. That will probably be a scrap. That's a great botanical. So I think we will go with that botanical. That will be a scrap. So now I'm going to go this direction. And this is page 3 that we're on. I will use this page for the leaves, I think. Maybe not. Actually, maybe not. Any page like this where I like one side of the page, I will do something with the other side of the page to make it more beautiful and interesting to write on. That's more of a scrap. Same. Oh wow, butterflies. Those are beautiful. I don't think they go on theme though, so I'm going to set that page aside. This one, same. A black paper, that is lovely. Okay. Oh, this, I'm not going to use this, but look how amazing this is. I got this out of like a nature book, and like it's a whole little family of snakes. Can you see like how adorable they are? Like, for anyone who doesn't like snakes, may this just change your mind, because they're all like, hello, 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 hello. Like, look at them. They're so cute. They have these like little smiles on their faces. Oh my gosh, come on. And then this is beautiful. My friend sent me this. It's this little poem called The Bee, which is my daughter's middle name, Bee. And so everyone always sends me things about bees, and it's so sweet. The bee, away in the meadow amid the red clover, the funniest music goes over and over. The honeybee singing his song to the clover. The words, they are set to a rhythmical tune, a rumble and bumble and zoon, 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 zoon. Zoon goes the honeybee over and over, humming his tune to the blossoming clover. So how lovely is that? That's so beautiful. I could put that in one of these journals maybe. That's pretty cute. And I actually have several, I have the image. I can print it out again. So I will have to trim the top and bottom of this one, but it's perfect, I think, for the middle of a signature, you know? Then this one, this is from a book of fables. This is called Two Peacocks. And so I think I will use that. I'm not very chuffed about the other side of this paper with these cats. I think their faces are a little, I mean, that one's nice, but the face of this one's a little strange. So I'll probably do something different with that, but I will use it. I think that the Two Peacocks story will be beautiful for the center of the signature. And then same as this, imitating someone else's flaw. So this could be really nice. Let's just read it. I haven't read this one, so let's see what we get here. I will read it to you, so hopefully it's not offensive. There once was a kind and gentle white cat who was also famous for her beauty. One day after eating a very rich dish of fish, she began to suffer terrible heartburn. From then on, she held one paw to her chest, frowning and knitting her brows all day long. Even so, all the cats in the neighborhood still said that she looked beautiful. In that same village, there lived a jealous, spiteful cat who was also very ugly. She concluded that the white cat's beauty came from her frowning and knitting her brows all day. Wanting badly to be admired, the ugly cat began to intimidate the beautiful cat. She daintily held her paw to her chest, and she frowned and knitted her brows whenever she met a neighbor. But when the other cats saw this ghastly sight, they all ran out of their way as fast as they could to avoid her. Beauty is not only skin deep. That's kind of interesting. So I guess I shouldn't have been like making fun of this cat. So yeah, I have to think, but I like that in a journal. Is the kind of thing that I want to put in a journal. You know, not this one, but maybe a different one. The bird who was killed by kindness. No, I don't think so. The Phoenix and Singing Master. Learning is a lifetime venture. Okay. That could be nice. The picture on the back's not so lovely though. It's like a bunch of monkeys pulling on the tail of this warthog who's like butting into a tree. I don't think so. This one has an owl, but I'm not fond of the illustration. And that one too has boars. The Bat and the Weasels. I don't think that goes with the theme, and I'm not into cultural art that isn't my culture. I don't use other people's cultures in my art. So these are like magazine, or not magazine, sorry, vintage encyclopedia pages. And I don't think I'm going to use those in there because I just, I don't want to. Birds. This is more of the vintage encyclopedia. Yeah, I don't want to use those in there. They're just not, I don't know. These books feel kind of more romantic to me or something. I'm feeling a little different about what I want to put in them. This coffee paper, though, I dyed myself, and I'm going to use some of it. So it's going to make up the rest of this stack. Actually, this isn't even coffee dyed. This is, why do I forget? I just put this dye together. I'm trying to remember what I dyed this with. This one I won't use because it has a little tear, so it will become scrap. Why am I forgetting? I just mixed up this, like, it's a natural dye. I just mixed it up. It wasn't cabbage. I totally forget what I dyed this with. Oh my gosh, my brain. I don't remember, but it turned out cool. Oh, you know what? It was tea. That's what it was. It was just tea. Oh my gosh. Okay, did I put one in there? Yeah, I did. Okay. I actually have some more red cabbage to dye with, but I really need to use up papers. I've been like making a lot of paper lately. Okay. Okay, so that's all also tea dyed. So I think I will, well, maybe I'll use one more. This one had a doily on it, and I will use that one in the journal that is waiting. That'll be the first of page number 4 signatures. And then I'm going to pause again and get different paper. Hold on. Okay, I'm back with more paper in my big paper stack of papers that I would like to use up because I have so much paper right now. So now we're going to go through this punched paper and use up these colors because they're nice and they'll go nicely with these cork journals. Yeah, that's not what I want to be doing. I want to move over a little. Here we go. Okay. So I think I'm on page 4 right now of 15. Let's just double check. 1, 2, 3, yes, 4. Okay. And this one over here that I'm setting aside, I have 4. Okay. Okay. So I don't know if everyone saw my video that I did the other day that it ends with my Henri Matisse painting with scissors workshop that I took from the London drawing group, but I kind of show you a little bit about what happens in that workshop or online class, and I would recommend it. I honestly feel like I got something from it. I really enjoyed like just the looseness of the class. It's, you know, an affordable class. It's a donation to the group, which I support. That's great. Really nice of these artists and curators to put together these kind of classes. So I got something out of it. I feel more kind of creatively loose, and I think I'm going to take I definitely am going to take their feminism and botany courses next, and they're looking at artists like Georgia O'Keeffe, and there's going to be 2. There's part 1 and part 2. One is in like later November, so coming up soon, and I think the next one is in early December. So I am very interested in that, so I signed up for those, and I'll probably document a bit of what I do in the same way that I did with the Matisse course. So okay, so that uses up those. That's good. Next this is Easter egg dyed paper. Has like a greeny blue kind of hue to it. And it's very like watercolory looking. It's nice. So that will get me to the end here. So this will be the first of page 5. I feel like so I have this new series in mind for this channel that I want to start filming, but I also really want to work on my existing series because I feel like I keep starting new series and not like getting very far into them before I just don't get to do them anymore. But I'm working on, like, some of the videos that I make have a lot more kind of production time in them than others. It's like hard for me to keep up with. It all depends on how my schedule goes, and my schedule's been a little bit difficult this year, so I'm going to keep trying. I like doing these videos, like these daily kind of here's what I'm doing videos, because it makes me feel like I'm getting things done, I'm being creative, and I'm sharing, and I like that. So I'm going to keep doing these videos, and I am going to be working on the other series. So I have a series called Immersed, where I study a particular artist and I make a piece of work inspired by the theme being my kids, And I do actually have the third video I'm working on right now. I've almost finished my research, and I think I know what project I want to do. So I'll be working on that. And then I have another series, which is like an alphabetical, like A is for applique is the first one that I did. Well, I want to do B. I want to do boutique though, and that requires like a whole other kind of setup in my studio because I have to get everything ready. Look at that, beautiful, how the dye took on that page. I have to get everything like set up to do the wax and all of that. It's like really a lot. So now we're into the scrapbook paper, and I will use this, but I'll probably cover all of this Chinese lettering over, because once again, I don't use other cultures things in my work because I can't speak to that culture. I don't even know what any of those characters are. So, and then this one is just like old letters, which is nice. This is music and theater tickets. Oops, I could have folded that a little bit neater here. There we go. Better. Okay. Now, I think that means I'm on page 1. Sorry for all the counting. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, page 5. And then I have to add a page to this one to be at 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5. And then I think I'll be on page 6 now. So this is just a nice piece of paper. And then I will do another one, the scrapbook paper, because it's very different. These are not from the same book at all. These are just random. What does this say? Honey, sweetheart, romance. Yeah, that's not really my thing. That will go into scrap. Okay. This is a nice piece. All right, so page 6. Burlap. Black paper. This nice bright red. Okay. Sorry if you can hear a lot of footsteps upstairs. It sounds like someone is doing something above me. This is a beautiful piece of paper. Okay, then I have this, this is children's writing paper. I need to separate or remove the staple. Oh, cute. I obviously got this from a thrift store. How cute. I went to the African lion safari. Ah. How cute is that? I don't have my staple remover, so I'm just going to use my scissors. Sorry if this is a little cringy. But I'm going to do it anyways. Because staples are so sharp. I don't like to try to lift them with my fingers. They're very, very sharp. And I have a knack, like, getting cut on things, like, that no person should ever be getting cut on. Like, I don't know. Whoops, I just do. See, don't do it. Don't do it. You're going to get cut. Don't do it. There we go. Okay. Now let's see what we can do, if anything, with this, because it might not be, where's my trash? Right over here. There we go. I need to empty my recycle bin. See what I can salvage and what will go to scrap. Oh, this already had some torn pages. Okay. So a lot of scrap here. Some recycling, some scrap. So this will all go to scrap. Okay, but that's a good page. That's a good one right there. So we can use that one. This is a good one. That's scrap. That's a good one. Okay. I still have so much to do tonight. I have baked the cake for my daughter's birthday, but I have to decorate it. I'll probably try to get the crumb coat on tonight of the icing, and then do all of the decorative stuff maybe tomorrow, but maybe not. I might do it tonight. I don't know. We'll see. And I have to hang decorations and so much to do, but I want to wait a little bit till she's in bed because I just want her to come down tomorrow and be surprised. Okay, so that is where we're going to go with that. I only have a few pages left. Maybe I'll try to use them up. Okay, that one will go to recycling because it's somebody's art. So now we're on page 7. So 7, and then I will take from the bottom because I don't want to put 2 of this in here. So just, there we go. Then we have a jelly print on music paper, but it has a little tear, so I'm going to put that in scraps. And then these are my digitals that were sized a little incorrectly, but I'm going to cut them out and use them as centers for the signatures. They look really pretty that way. So I just have to make sure that the journals that I do this in, I don't already have something I intended for the signature center. This one I don't, because some of them I do where I've put, like, let me check if I, this one I might just give an extra one to this one if I haven't, because some of them I use those fables that need to go in the middle because there's words that I want to maintain. Okay, that one I can do. This one I can do if I don't have enough paper. Okay, so that. This one, nothing intended for signature. Middle, no. This one's good. That one's good. See, this is one that I already have the center for, so I won't use it. So I'll just set that over here. Actually, I'll give that one of my leaf rubbings instead. And that way we won't get out of numbered pages. Okay. That one's good. That one's good too. I think all of them are pretty much good except for the one. So this digital I actually just recently used on a journal that I finished, but I didn't share it. It was for my husband's birthday. I made him a journal, and the cover, I used this, and it's a tasting journal, so he can keep all of the labels. He can steam off of his beer bottles and his like alcohol bottles, so that he can write his tasting notes about the different things that he has tried, and he quite liked it, so it's good. So that one has 7 pages. Let's set that aside. Okay, and this is the last one, and it's good. Okay, that's there. So let's double check the page count. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then this is the one I think that has 8 now, if I added that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, so this is the first one that's already done in this stack, so 8. I have one more of these, which I will use in another project. So I'll just set it over here. Okay, so then I'm down to the leaf rubbings. These are my leaf rubbings that I did. And how many pages do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that one actually is 8. So this will be 8. Okay, and then a piece of vintage stationery pages. Okay. Then I'm down to these pages, which are from Griffin and Sabine. Let's see how wide those are. Actually folded in half. Okay, actually let's use those two for something else, because I think I will use the whole signature. Not that one. I'm just trying to go through these. Some of them are just destined to be scraps, but some of them would be good in journals. Like that one is good. I think I can use that one. Yeah, I can. That one is scary. So that would go to scrapping, I think, or a different project. This one is just kind of, you know, that one I can use. That one I can use. I'll actually just cut the bullet out, so that would be okay. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, so that is that. But I still have some more of these. I might try to use up some more of them. Not that one. Nope. That one's good. That one's good. But we don't want to repeat. I only want to use one of these in these journals. So we'll put these over here. Okay. This one's a little too many, it's got other cultures' art in it. No. Those would just be good as journal cards. Same with that one, I think. This one could be good, though. Oh, maybe not. Well, actually, I'll just cover that page and that page. I'm just going to cover those, but I'll use the paper. I think it will be nice. Yeah, that one could be good. I just really need to start emptying out my paper cabinet. I just have so much stuff in my paper cabinet. So I'm trying to be like decisive here. Oh, that's a great page. I think I'll keep that actually for a journal where you can appreciate the full page. Okay, so that's that for that paper. Now I can put these pages inside this journal because it's dry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then I think I'm just going to count these quick, and then I'll probably be done with tonight's video because I have work to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pages in that one. So I think this is the stack of 9s. Let me just check one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, yeah. So those are the stacks of 9s. And this is a stack of 8 pages. So that is what I'm going to pick up with tomorrow. I hope you all have a fabulous night, and I will be back tomorrow probably with, well, maybe not. It's my daughter's birthday. I won't make any promises. I'll be back at some point with the next video, and have a great night. All my information's in the description box. I'd love it if you would subscribe, and thanks so much for watching.